So this Chinese spy balloon thing is, to me, right out of the book that I was sharing just a few days ago, The Art of War by Sun Tzu. If you've never read that book, this might be a good time to read it, because in the book, The Art of War, Sun Tzu says that you want to be able to appear where people don't expect you. So now you have this spy balloon, weather balloon, above the US, right over Montana. China is saying that it's surveillance balloon for gathering scientific information, all this kind of stuff. But they're not saying, hey, it's okay to shoot it down. They're not saying we want it back, none of that stuff. Therefore, you can argue a point that it would be disastrous to shoot it down right now because it's so big, it's so high up, that if you harm one house over Montana, it's terrible. So the question is, does China know this, that the US will not harm their own citizens? If they do, this is almost like checkmate. It's almost like a game of chess, and they've thought about this 10 moves ahead of time. And if, let's just say, for example, the hypothetical that this has something in the balloon that is catastrophic or even harms, let's just say, one town, one home over Montana, you're going to put fear and panic into people. And in The Art of War, the idea is, if you are a smart general, is to take over a place without harming anyone, without causing any problems, and you just take the whole country in one shot. So this could be some kind of a play where it's like, you know what, we're going to make negotiations. We're leaving this balloon over top of the US soil, and we're going to make negotiations to help our country trade, have better trade options, all this kind of stuff. Behind the scenes, China would be trading with the US and making deals saying, we will remove this balloon, but you have to come to the table, and we're going to change all the rules and regulations when it comes to trading. If not, that balloon is staying over, and basically you are now a part of China. I know that sounds extreme, but you have to think extreme. I don't think China wants to wipe out all of the US. I think there's too many people in the US that want to buy their stuff. So I think one option would be is to hold the US as a bit of a hostage scenario in order to come to the table and negotiate a better trade agreement, and maybe back off some of the US eyes over China, how they operate their businesses and all this kind of stuff. And we'll make that weather balloon, the spy balloon, we'll make it disappear. We'll get rid of it. But if you can't shoot it down, you're playing checkers with a country that's playing chess already. They've thought about all this stuff. They've thought about all these moves. So the US is kind of handcuffed right now because of that, because they never thought that this could happen. And the question now is going to be asked, why didn't we detect this over the ocean? And again, back to my other videos, is because we don't have the technology to track stuff like this over the ocean. Why do you think we still lose planes? We have all the black box, we have all the technology, and we still lose huge planes. So I think the US is in a position, a situation that is not good. So what I would expect is over the weekend, maybe by next Monday, Tuesday, the US is going to make some kind of a deal that's going to be in favor with China, and you're going to see that balloon disappear. Otherwise, you're going to see more of those things appear over the US. You're going to see it appear over Canada, and there's not a thing that we can do about it, because you can't shoot these things out of the air. We don't even know what's in them. We don't know how they're built, all this kind of stuff. That's how far back with our technology that we are. That's the crazy thing. So if this makes you think, this video, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Please share your thoughts, your comments. All your feedback is important. What would you do in this situation? And thanks for watching. Bye.